Okay. All right. Technically, I'm live right here, live over there, live over there. All right, give it a couple seconds for everything to catch up. All right.
You got 20 people over here.
All right. And I'm live here now, too. Okay. Live there. All right, y'all. Here we are again. It's Monday night, you know. And what do we do here at the joint on Monday nights? NJ Weedman host, Get On The Cannabus, my little podcast. And I said podcast, my podcast, where I talk to locals, I talk to some celebrity, this, that, and the other. And of course, I throw in my political views on marijuana. So today's guest, look at you smoking through your mask, man. Today's guest is Shy the Weirdo. He's a local artist here in Trenton. I met him as a kid. He still is a kid, if you ask me. I'm old enough to be his daddy. In fact, I'm probably almost old enough to be his granddaddy. But I met him here as a kid. He's a good kid, comes through all the time, this, that, and the other. I'm no disrespect calling you a kid, but like I said, I'm old enough to be definitely a daddy. I think I'm close enough to be a granddaddy.
My dad's met you a couple times, as a matter of fact.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, I know I met your mom before. I never met you. I don't remember meeting your dad. But okay. It's in the 90s. Okay.
Yeah, before I was born, man.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, go ahead, man. It's your platform. You on my show. What you got to say to the locals and what you got to say to the world? You know, there's a lot of people around Trenton who do know you, so go for it.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate the opportunity to be on the show right now. My name is Shy the Weirdo, SHYTHE Weirdo. It's Weirdo Gang. You know, here with my man, NJ Weedman, again and again, as we often do. So, today I wanted to talk mainly about 3 topics.
Like Tupac? You said 90s West Coast music. You talking about like Tupac?
I'm talking like Quick, Nate Dogg, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Okay.
BG Knockout and Drayster. Like,
okay.
Yeah, that's what I looked up to lyrically and like sonically. You know what I mean? So I'd say that my music is R&B on a G. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, that's one topic. You said you want to bring up 3.
Yeah. Also now starting my own CBD edible line, something that I've really been interested in doing. Because we've been talking about CBD, me and you, for like a year and a half now.
Right. He actually has. He has a little CBD line. And go ahead, third one.
The third thing that I want to talk about is like, I'm sorry. Third thing, it literally was just in my head.
I'll help you. I'm going to throw one out there that I know about you.
Got you.
Listen, this young kid is an entrepreneur. He has his own clothing line, right?
That's exactly
Is that what we're going to talk about?
As I looked at myself in the camera, I'm like, I'm wearing my next topic, man. Come on, man.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so he has a clothing line. I kind of thought like this young kid. I can remember a couple years ago coming in. Wait a minute, what was your clothing line called? What was it called again?
Big ass little kids.
Yeah, big ass little kids. That's the name of his clothing line. Big ass little kids. And look at him. He actually is a big ass little kid. So it was kind of funny when he first told me that was the name of his clothing line. You know, but it's all good. Actually, he has some exotic different things. I mean, look at this. This is one of your. How much does this go for?
90.
90?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a hoodie.
Material.
It's a hoodie.
Polyester spandex, you know what I mean? You won't find the smoothness of this material anywhere.
Okay, and wait a minute, hold on.
Oh, yeah, my
look,
chains.
he got chains. It's chains, you can't see it. It says BALK. Big ass little kid stands for. This one here too. You know, though, this is not
the double-sided, nice little yellow crystals.
Okay, that'll work too. All right, so. Yes, I see people commenting.
Hey, yo, Weirdo. What's good, cuz? What's up, Daniel? Yeah. Shout out to Daniel, man.
What are you talking about, Stephanie? He got stuck. He ain't from the 90s. He was probably born in the 90s, but he ain't from the 90s or stuck in the 90s. He just likes the 90s R&B. That's what he said. Yeah, he said, look, I was kind of born in the 60s, but, you know, I ain't a 60s baby. I ain't stuck in the 60s, but trust me, I can sing. So I can't sing nothing but some old like Sam Cooke and stuff like that. Like I got stuck listening to the music that my dad listened to.
Yeah,
My
that's
dad.
how it happens. The music is handed down. You know what I mean? That's why I feel though my generation is a little messed up because I feel as though the people who really were in the culture of hip hop did not properly present it to their children. You know what I mean? Teach the real history, the real culture of hip hop. That's why you got a lot of these mumble rappers and MCs no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because anybody can pick up a mic and spit gibberish, but not everybody can really tell their story.
Yeah, everybody can't beat Flavor Flav. Hype man. I bumped into Flavor Flav one time at an airport, man. I thought that was an experience. I'm not even one of these people that what they call it, I'm not I don't chase celebrities or whatever, but if I see some, and I do remember like being impressed when I saw Flavor Flav with his big ass necklace and he was in the airport, and guess what? As I walked past him, he yelled at me. He's like, yo, you're from Jersey, right? Something like that. He said. I was like, yeah, Flavor Flav knows me. I kept on walking. We whatever. It was just a quick couple seconds, but your necklace reminded me of it.
Dope.
All right, yeah. So how's the clothing line coming though? We're gonna go to the third topic first. How's the clothing line coming?
Clothing line's coming real great, man. I got a new line of shoes that are gonna be coming out real soon.
Well, you don't got more now though, right?
Nah, I had my belt chucks with me, but I was running late to come here. I was like, I don't have time to loosen up the shoes, lace them up.
Okay.
So I had to slip on these
how
little
much? How much do they cost? How much do they run? What's the price range?
They go for 120.
120. Okay. All right. Back to the second topic, which was
Edibles.
The edibles. Okay.
Yep.
The edibles. Now
Let's
let's see what's going on. You got some labels and stuff and everything for it. You got to work on the labels.
I was running late. I was gonna grab the labels today, but I was running late all day, man. All day.
Okay. And this is all CBD.
Yep, all CBD.
Now, see, I don't understand that, man. Look, they call me the weed man, and trust me, I like smoking weed. I like smoking THC. And while I do sell CBD here, that's for the customers. That's what they want.
Yeah.
I personally, I might have smoked one CBD joint in my entire life. I drink CBD smoothies sometimes. I can remember I really used to criticize CBD. I'm on board now.
I remember.
But I used to criticize CBD.
When I brought the outer space candy here, you were like, man, what's this?
Yeah, I just kind of recently got on board. But I can remember, 10 years ago, I definitely was like, I was calling it Caucasian bullshit drops. That's what CBD stood for me. You know what I mean?
I don't mess with them drops,
because
man.
It was like the drop. And then like I said, over a period of time, I kind of started getting it, and I used to be like the whole plant. Why separate this bullshit? The whole plant. But now I'm on board. I get it. So, and I think CBD is a big ass world, man. There's money there. There's an influx of things going on.
Yeah, it's a big and a small world.
Mm-hmm.
Like Juice Joint. I used to work with Juice Joint at his studio in Philly. I was doing like my first couple of records when I was 17.
Okay.
And so, I was drinking the juice joints from Black and Nobel. Shout out to Black and Nobel. And I was like, man, I wonder who makes these. So I went on their website to their info. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was my old sound engineer, man. And I'm like, dang.
Okay.
It's a small world for real.
Okay. All right, that'll work. All right, and then we'll go to your number one topic, man. Your music, your new release. You ready to perform it, or you just?
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. So here we go, y'all. We got Shy the Weirdo getting ready to perform his act right here, live, on the spot, on Weedman Show. Now, we archive this show. We live now, but we archive it, so you gotta get it right, man, or forever people gonna be able to go back and look at that performance you did on Weedman Show.
Man, I stay ready, man. I live for this.
All right, you ready? Go ahead, man. Go ahead, spit. Let's hear you spit something. See, I can use the young boy words sometimes. Go ahead, spit it out, man. Let's hear you spit something. Can y'all hear that music.
Let me know if you can hear it too. We both know what we're here for, so let's not waste no time. Girl, I can sense your body is craving for mine. Can you feel the energy all up in the air, pulling us together? So come on over here and shake it for me. Just back up and wine, take your sweet time. Yeah, baby, I'm all yours, and you're all mine. Shake it for me, let's get down. Baby, let's get right on down. Shake it for me, baby. It's about that time, and I've been patiently waiting for oh so long. And not there playing our song. A little dance won't do us no harm. I'm gonna scream you right into my arms. Stop. Now let's resume this back and forth, tiptoeing across the floor. Oh! We putting on quite a show, got the club in all as we go. Round and round, I think we both found our common ground. There ain't gonna be no stopping us now. Right. As all that you can hear, must have got us. Take it slow and let you take control. Just keep it moving like that. You gon' take my soul. Girl, you something different. Truly get it. What you say, we take this to the limit. It's about time for the big finish. And baby, I'm down long as you with it. So just grab my hand. We gon' show these motherfuckers how to dance. Yeah, shake it for me, baby. It's about that time, and I've been patiently waiting for oh so long. And now they're playing our song. A little dance won't do us no harm. I'm gonna swing you right into my arms. Shake it for Shake it for me, baby. It's about that time, and I shake it for me. Shake it for me. Shake it for me. Shake it for me. Oh, shake it for me, pretty please. Yeah.
All right, man. Yo, that was cool, man. Cool. You got somebody here, Molly. Molly says she loved to play the keyboards for you.
Oh, word, I've been lit.
You know. All right, that's working. All right. Hey, you got quite a few comments. All right, there's like 14, 15 people watching right now. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
People on
Come
IG,
on.
thumbs up it.
Your thumbs up and over there on IG.
Weirdo
IG, they
gang.
like it.
You like
He
it?
said vibe check, yeah.
All right, vibe check over here. Thumbs up. You got thumbs up. You got claps.
Appreciate it.
Okay, all right. Yo, that did sound good. See, I don't know how it went out over the air, but it sounded good live. You want to do another one, or are you good for now?
We can do another one. I got another one that's on all platforms too.
All right, let me ask you. You say all platforms. Why you setting it up? Go ahead. Why you setting it up? Where? All platforms. Apple.
All platforms. Yeah, Apple, YouTube, Music, Spotify, Tidal. All you gotta do is type in my name, SHYTHE Weirdo, and you'll find me.
Shy the Weirdo. Yo, when he was a kid, came walking in here talking about Shy the Weirdo, I was like, oh shoot, I was leery of him because you say you're a weirdo. You're supposed to believe somebody when they say something about themselves. You just believe it. So if he came walking in talking about Shy the Weirdo, I was like, okay. But nah, he's all right. He's a good kid. He's all right. He's a good young man. Let me stop calling him a kid. He's a good young man.
So if you feel like me, clap your hands and stomp your feet. Go ahead and march with the band and repeat after me. All I think about is music. Music takes the pain away. All day long I'm singing my music. Music gets me through the day. All I think about is music. Music takes the pain away. All day long I'm singing my music. Yeah, music gets me through the day. Feeling down, and nobody's around. When you're alone, I want you to sing this song. You are not alone. You are never alone. No, you're never alone when you got music, music. Watch, turn up the mic, turn up the crowd. It's a beautiful sight. I wanna do this forever and ever, making songs in the key of my life. Studio feels like home. Wish I could stay here all night long. I know this is where I belong. Till I run out of thoughts and my body done run out of breath. I'm on a mission, I'm fixing to get it and leave the whole legacy left. Being on those since 12 years old, I've been ready to blow up. Big ass little kids don't grow up, we glow up. Never stressed out, I just stay in my zone, yeah, yeah. All I think about is music. Woo. Music takes the pain away. All day long I'm singing my music. Music gets me through. Yeah. All I think about is music. Music takes the pain away. All day long I'm singing my music. Music gets me through the day. Now you got something in your heart, and you know what to work about. Don't be afraid to be heard. Everybody got a story to tell. Never tell them who's gonna love yours. Open your mouth. Let the truth be heard from the mountains out to the valleys low. Let your energy flow. Let your energy flow. Music is all I know. Can't imagine life without it. No. From the records of old to the new trap songs that we all like to play on our phone. Music can catch you by every emotion that you could ever hope you find. Doesn't matter if you're happy or sad. Music is in your mind. That's a natural fact. Imagine a world where we all get along, playing drum and one big sing along, singing in peace and harmony. That's what I wish this world to be. You need to feel the same way. Stay away from them days. Clap your hands and stop the beat. And just repeat after me, repeat after me. Yeah. All I think about is music. Music takes the pain away. All day long I'm singing my music. Music gets me through the day. All I think about is music. Music takes the pain away. All day long I'm singing my music. Music gets me through the day. All I think about is music. All I think about is music. Oh, yeah. Woo!
That'll work, man. All right. Thumbs up, thumbs down. What's going on? Vibe check, whatever.
People over here fucks with it.
Appreciate
the
it, man.
New
Appreciate
Jersey
it. Weirdo
T-Pain.
gang.
Yeah. Now listen, what New Jersey T-Pain. You know what? You know what though? I knew you rapped.
Yeah.
I knew you rapped.
Yeah.
I've heard you rap. I think
Yeah.
that last time you talked about that time, I think that you was rapping.
Yeah, I was.
So that first time, I heard you singing.
Really?
Yeah, I never heard you
I be
sing.
singing in the joint all the time, man. You probably
I just
paid
never
attention.
paid attention. Man. He was a kid, big ass little kid walking around singing. I don't know. I ain't noticed it. You know, so yo, he can sing. You know, that's cool, man. That's cool.
Appreciate it, man.
Man, I'm jealous, man. Yo, listen, I'm not jealous of no man, but there's two things that some men can do that I always like envy. Men who can sing and men who can play instruments, especially like the guitar. Like I've always been like, man, I wish I had learned how to play guitar when I was a kid. Or I go, man, I wish I could sing. I can't sing. I can't. I've tried. Man, imagine how famous I could be if I could sing too. I could talk all the shit I want, but imagine if I could sing. Nah, but it sounds good, man. You sound good.
Trying, man.
You sound good. You
So is
sound
the
good.
muscle. You just gotta, you know what I mean, do your vocal exercises every day. Like I go to my higher
I
register
can't
down to my
sing.
lower
I
every
sound-
single day.
I sound like a fraud. I don't even try. Nope. I'm not even going to try. Yo, but let me ask you one more question about your big ass little kid.
Yeah.
Are there only very young people wearing your clothes?
No. What's funny is, like, people around your age will be giving me the most flack when I mention it to them. Younger people love it, and then you get old people, they're just like, hell yeah,
Now
man.
I'm an old person.
You're not old. I said people around your age be giving me flack. But I mean, like, senior citizen old. They be like, yes, we love it. It's the craziest thing ever.
Yeah. Nah, but it's a good concept, man. It's a good name. And a lot of times name recognition and little gimmicks work, man. Gimmicks work.
Yeah.
So if that's a gimmick, that's your branding. I think it works. And you're like big and young looking, so it's like, yeah, man, it's my brand. I'm the big ass little kid. I'm the big, like that's what you say, right? I'm the big ass little kid,
That's
and
really
it's
how
my
I
brand.
feel.
Yeah. No, it's good. I recognize. I see you. I see you pushing, and I've seen him coming here pushing his clothing too. So it's all good. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming on the show.
No problem, man.
And there's gonna be 1,000 people or two that are gonna see you eventually. Because right now there's only 13 people watching. But you know what happens to stuff that I put up?
People usually come back later.
They come back
That's how it always
later.
happens. During the
So-
live, nobody catch it, but everybody
Yeah.
catch the replays.
Yep. A couple days from now, you go back and watch this video. It's gonna be 2,000, 3,000 people will watch it. You know. And who knows? They're gonna go to your site. Yo, really, go follow him online. Go to check out his podcast. Like I said, I knew you can rap. I didn't know you can sing. So all right, I gotta go check you out and listen to your singing too. So Shy the Weirdo. All right. Now I know you smoke CBD.
Yeah.
He does not smoke marijuana. So I can't even, on my show all the time. I take all my guests and
I
go
know,
over there. You've
man.
watched it.
I know, man.
I know, but he doesn't smoke marijuana. So what can I say?
I used to, but for some freak reason, my tolerance went down instead of up. I don't understand why. Like
Weed just doesn't get you high, so it's a waste of time. But you
no,
smoke
it gets me
CBD.
too high.
Oh,
like
gets you
one hit.
too high.
Yeah, my tolerance
Oh, you
went down. It didn't
you
go
can't-
up. It went down.
Oh, you can't function.
Like yeah,
There
like,
are people like that. Who
me
can't
and my
function.
squad, we would be smoking all the time. Like that's really what we was about around the ages like 15, 16. That's all we were about. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just bag up the bag up the bag. And their tolerances went up. Mine went down for some strange reason.
So you just get no, but there are people out there who can't smoke, just like people who can't handle or can't consume alcohol.
Yeah.
Dude, like
Everybody's body's different.
I can have a beer all day and never get drunk. I don't know, just a beer or two. Other people, man, they're drunks. They drink one beer, they gotta drink 10. They gotta drink 16, and they can't function. There are potheads. Now we laugh and joke. We call people potheads all the time, but there are potheads who can't get off the couch. That stereotype that they talk about, which most of us deny.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah,
in
there's
reality.
definitely some
There
people
are
like that, yeah.
there are some couch potatoes. They smoke weed and they can't get off the couch for 2 days.
Yeah, I
And they
smoke
wake
one
up in the
and
morning, they smoke another one. They ain't. There are people like that, but I don't know. But I'm not one of them.
Yeah, man.
I do too many things. I have too many things in my head all the time.
When
Maybe
you're a busy person, you can't even allow yourself to sink into the couch. You're like, nah, I got something else to do, man. Like,
I'm a habitual procrastinator. I wait till the last minute to do things.
same here.
I do forget things, and then sometimes I didn't really forget, but because I procrastinated so long and it makes it look bad, I just act like I forgot. But really, I just procrastinated too long, and I got to the point where, and if anybody asks, I forgot.
Exactly. I'll just play dumb.
Yeah, but oh well. But I do procrastinate. I'm a procrastinator, but usually I set myself in a direction. I keep going. I don't turn off though.
Yeah.
Once I set my mind to doing something, I keep going and going and going to the point where other people might look and think it's an obsession. This whole thing about legalizing marijuana.
Yeah.
To me, when I used to talk shit about it, and my friends used to hear me talk shit, all right, I used to talk about legalizing marijuana. I don't think none of them, include myself, would ever imagine that would get to the point where I call myself the New Jersey weed man. I'm across the street from City Hall, the state capital of New Jersey, selling weed.
Most gangster thing I ever seen.
Like I'm like,
We're talking about
it's
gangster.
civil.
This man right here,
It's,
that's gangster.
it's civil disobedience, though. It's civil disobedience. Are you one of these young people who read a lot? Do you read a lot?
Absolutely.
Have you seen that I filed a lawsuit recently?
Yeah, I was just
Yes.
reading that this morning.
Yes. All right. So that lawsuit, I want you to read it. You didn't have to read it yet. There's news stories about it, but read it. I want you actually to read it, and I want you to think about it. I want you to tell me about it one day. Next time you're here, I want you to tell me about it. What you think about it after you've read it. All right? Because from my point of view, I think people should understand it, if nothing else, even if you don't agree with it or nothing. But hundreds of thousands of people went to prison, got jail cells
Yeah.
for, in fact, I should get you write a song or something saying this. But hundreds of thousands of people went to jail, got jail cells, got prison cells And now as legalization is coming, they're not allowed to sell. Other people are going to be selling. Corporations, big companies,
Precisely.
and on 2 months ago, did you vote?
Yeah.
All right. So question one on the New Jersey ballot was about legalizing marijuana for adult use, right? And most people read that line and was like, hell yeah, and they voted yes. A lot of people didn't realize if you read the rest of it, read the definition and the plan, the plot, the scheme, whatever you want to call it, the law, that wasn't in fact what people were voting for. They were really voting to legalize regulated cannabis. And regulated cannabis you can only get from these certain companies and corporations. So legalization wasn't really even legalization. What we voted for, we voted for corporatization, right? It was like, yeah, you get to vote for corporate cannabis, but they didn't even tell you you're voting for corporate cannabis.
Exactly.
Like a lot of people didn't read it, and I was saying no, but I was even feeling bad about saying no because the fuck, I've been talking about legalizing marijuana for 20 years, and the question said legalize marijuana, so I felt stupid saying, but I did. I made a couple commercials. I said it online. I told people, like, man, this is a scheme. This isn't legalizing marijuana. And then quietly I said to myself, it's probably going to pass, and after it passes, I'm going to file a lawsuit. I'm going to file a lawsuit. This is my plan. This is my plot. I was going to file a lawsuit to question and challenge it all. Not to really throw it out, but to make rules and laws to move forward with. And I'm demanding inclusion. I don't know about your generation so much because you're just getting to that adulthood generation. But my generation, we believe, Meryl, we was the generation right after the 60s kids, right? So weed was always fine with us. Like, it always was fine. People my age, you find people right in their mid 50s, a little bit younger, a little bit older. Weed was always fine with us. But the laws, said it was a weed of witches. We had Nancy Reagan, talking about the war on drugs and all that. And a lot of us became victims of all that bullshit. And we caught charges and felonies and just ruined our lives. Like, the reason why everybody knows me is because I got arrested on Route 55 in Belmar, New Jersey. That's the Belmar, South Jersey. On November 27th at 10:15 a.m. in the morning, by New Jersey State Troopers and some of the high intensity drug task force in Camden County arrested me for a weed charge. And you know, gun in my face. It was a 380. It was like a Lieutenant Cherry or something like that. He actually had a gun in my face on a weed charge, and I had my face on it. And from that moment on, this whole wanting to resist and change and all that got political for me. It was ridiculous to a lot of people. I felt like a zero plenty of times. But whatever. 20 years later, 25 years later, we're this close to legalization. But this legalization bill, this vote, the thing that just passed, the question, the amendment, it wasn't really legalization, which everybody thinks. Even if there was a clarification, say, oh, it's only, just make it that. It's only corporate cannabis. That's what it was. Change the name of it. Whatever you got to do. I don't care. I really want inclusion. I want inclusion, no matter what they call it. I think people who already been in this industry for years should be like, I don't even want to pay for a license. They say they're going to issue 37 licenses. That's what the last article I saw the other day.
I think there shouldn't be a license.
It shouldn't be no
If
license.
it's absolutely legal, there should be no
There
license.
should be no license if it was legal. Yes. And on top of that, I feel like I paid for my license. I did. If I add up all the days I spent in jail and prison, basically only because of this, I'm never been a rapist or a murderer or anything like that. All my charges are directly related to weed. No matter how you look at it, it's all weed charges, right? And I can't. I did close to 1,200 days, and it was always marijuana. It wasn't cannabis. The law says marijuana. When you read the law books, it's marijuana. At no point in New Jersey's 2C law does it describe marijuana as cannabis, even though it'll refer to it as the cannabis plant or something like that. The cannabis sativa plant. The legal term, which makes it illegal, is the word marijuana. And this whole law they just did, this whole bill, continues that. It did not change that. It still is illegal.
It's a monkey's paw. That's really what it is.
The only thing that they made legal was regulated cannabis, which you can only get from these 12 guys right now. It's 12 guys, 12 rich white guys. That's why I say when I sell weed, I'm selling weed like I'm white, because right now New Jersey is like 12 guys.
And I see people always take that the wrong way.
I like it the way they take it, but they talk about it, and then other
True.
people all defend it.
True.
So I don't really even argue this
All
too much
publicity
in
is
public.
good publicity,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I like it. I think this is a successful PR campaign, people. I've always thought that. It offends some people get it. It makes people think. So, whatever. Good theory. You did pay your license. You damn right I paid for my license, man. You pay, and I'm gonna look at a couple of these comments. That's Ray. He's from Florida, I think. Here's Patty. Hey, Patica. Patty, I was arguing with you the other day on some other Trump stuff. Listen, I got TTS, what's that, Trump derangement syndrome. If we're talking about Trump, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to say things that are offensive. This, that, and the other. We talk about weed, man, I'll pass you a joint and I'm cool again. Heather Ransom, hey, yes, you know what? I'm guilty of mispronouncing my own name. Because, yes, if you look at my name and look at the spelling, it should be Forshone. F-O-R. The C and the H and the I on the end should make a Shone sound. So, Forshone is like a French pronunciation. Somewhere in my family didn't pronounce it French. They pronounced it like the good Baptist people they were. And they said fortune. So, over the years, I say fortune just like everybody else does, but when I look at it, I think the same thing. This should not be said like this. It should be said Forshone. And very rarely do I hear any of my family members say that, though. I can always I could age. I know who knows me from when I was a kid, because Miss Stephanie Jackson here calls me Robbie. So I grew up, I was Robbie. When I was a big ass little kid, since he got his big ass little kid outfit, I couldn't imagine at his age though. How old are you actually now?
I'm 20 now.
You're 20 now, but I've met you 4 or 5 years ago. So you was like 15, 16. Yeah. When you first was coming in here, he was a big ass little kid. He was the same age. He was the same size he is now. I don't think you got much bigger.
I actually did get a little taller. I got like 3 or 4 inches taller. That's
I don't think so. I remember thinking he was a big ass little kid. All right, man. So we're at that part of the show, though, man. Usually, like I said, I sell you weed, but he doesn't smoke. You want me to sell you some weed that you can give it to somebody? I don't have no CBD over here. Don't even say I have CBD over here. There are people who come in here to buy weed. And if they knew there was CBD or they thought there was CBD over here, they would be accusing me of selling them CBD. There's absolutely no CBD.
I'm not saying
on this side of the building.
In the restaurant. Yeah, I'm talking about in the restaurant.
Over the restaurant. Yeah, but we do the podcast over here, so I'm not going to carry my camera over there.
Yeah, no.
So we all right. We all right.
Yeah, we good.
Now, I done messed around and got high, and you ain't high.
Honestly, I am a little bit buzzed. I've been trying to ask you for my lighter. I wasn't trying to,
Oh, shit. You're smoking weed? No, that's a CBD joint, right?
It's the same CBD joint. I was about to roll another one. That's the way I do it. I just keep smoking.
Anyway, I think we're going to end the show just because I got baked.
You have pre-rolls up front.
Yeah.
I know.
Listen, you ain't even hit palm yet.
I'm baked. I know. I had set up a king palm and everything and smoked on the show. But I rolled this joint while you first started singing. And bam, lit it, and I'm baked. What was I smoking? I don't even remember what I was smoking. No, that's because somebody handed it to me. Platinum Bubba. It was Platinum Bubba. All right, so go ahead, say whatever you gotta say. Tell people where to find you at, where to see you at. Somebody's sending their phone number. That's a young lady. No, I'm just kidding. She sent her phone number because she's the one that said that she would play the keyboards for you.
Okay, cool.
So we can go look at that. Molly's her name. We can go look. Look at a couple more comments. Anybody got anything? Something? See you on the 18th. You're right, Leo. I'm gonna see you. Hey, Leo, man. This is Leo's from.
Leo, what's good, man?
Oh, you know Leo. Okay. I'm glad you know.
I know
I'm glad
everybody,
yes,
man.
You do. He does. See, this is a young man who's been networking too. Because he does know everybody. I did notice that everybody knows who you are. Whenever I seen you there, whoever's around knows you.
A lot of time I met you, 15, 16, me and my friends were just running around the city trying to make a name for ourselves.
Yep.
Because we started rapping around like 11 years old, but our voices were high, so nobody gave us respect. So, you know, we had to earn our respect. We had to earn our respect the old-fashioned way.
Even when you came in here, one of my producers right here, he totally was like, "Oh, I know you."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Everybody knows you.
I get around.
Hey, he said, give out Dan Corvino. You know Dan Corvino.
Yeah, what's up, Dan?
He said, give out your email.
My email is dubbleJay2000@gmail.com.
Oh, wait a minute, I think that's not what you were saying. But all right, you gave your email address to everybody.
I mean, yeah, you can email me if you want. What you really gonna do with my email, man?
Hey Ray, yeah. Listen, I don't even want to talk about that one right now. He said the people, the fans, don't recall your proposed name change to just another N-word. I refuse to use that. It was uncomfortable. This I'm selling like a white stuff is nothing. Yeah, I was so mad a couple of years ago at a judge in Burlington County that right after his case, I filed to change my name to just another nigga. And I did it on purpose. And the stated reasons was because this is how the judges here in Burlington County treat me. So let's just go ahead and call me that when I come to the court. And I addressed it. And I knew totally they weren't going to accept it. It wasn't going to work. I totally knew. But I was just so mad. And how do you fight back? How do you fight back at a judge? Like, what do you like? I didn't want to stand on side road with a sign calling names. Like, no, I'm gonna get in court and I'm gonna argue that you guys are mistreating me, and this is how you're doing it, and I'm gonna throw the N-word at you and say this is what you're. I don't know. I was mad about it. And this guy Ray, he remembers when I did that. Yeah, that was What year was that? That was like 2000. That was a while ago. Anyway, let's sign off, man. Let's sign off. So give all your info one more time.
Yep. You can find all my social media, all my music under SHYTHE Weirdo. I'm working on a new album. It's probably gonna come out, I want to say spring 2021. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be amazing.
All right. And with that, we're gone, people.
Peace out.
Peace.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, this is